From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is the Varsity Update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with Jacob Unruh. Jacob, the Class 4A Girls State Basketball Tournament gets underway on Thursday. They'll be at Southern Nazarene on their first round games, those quarterfinal games, and then they go down to State Fair Arena to the Big House on Friday and Saturday for semis and finals. But in your mind, who is the team to beat out of this 4A bracket?
You've got to look directly at Fort Gibson. They've been #1 for a long time. They're undefeated. They're the only girls team left in the state that's undefeated. Wow. And what's impressive about them, not a single senior on the roster. And they graduated 7 of their 9
wow.
top players from last year's team. So they've rebuilt, and they've got players like Cabri Edgmond and Zoe Shield Knight that are averaging around 13 points and turned a really dominant team.
Really become something of a dynasty from Fort Gibson and 4A. A storyline that's going to run through this tournament probably until they're not playing anymore, whenever that may be, is Cache, a team that obviously has been in the headlines lately because of controversy surrounding their head coach, who's now on leave, Kenny White, and a situation last year involving Elgin, who also happens to be in the bracket. But what about the Cache situation? I mean, for these players, it's at least got to be a great thing to have really come through this and now be in state.
It's really remarkable when you think about all the outside distractions. I mean, this has caught national attention. I mean, we've reported extensively on it. ESPN's reported on it now. There's been camera crews at their games interviewing them. All kinds of stuff that could easily distract them, and yet they've won, I think, 14-2 or something wow. down the stretch. They've played really well. They've come together under their interim coach, Jason Heidebrecht, who, when I spoke with him yesterday, was just thrilled with the way the team's playing and come together. Said that they haven't been distracted by anything, and they've just started to come together. And he's got his dad, Tom Heidebrecht, who's a legendary girls basketball coach, helping him out and putting things together. And it just seems like it's just this good, positive feeling around the program that they've been missing all year.
Yeah, and they will open against Newcastle, a really talented team. But this whole bracket looks like it's got some good teams. So we'll be following the Cache story as well as the rest of these teams as they come to Oklahoma City for the state tournament starting Thursday. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.